Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to talk about multi-room audio. So if you picked up more than one of these, and you have a couple of these, then you'll want to check out this video so you can fill your whole home with music. Let's check it out. Now, this holiday, if you were able to pick up either a Google Mini, a Google Home, or a Chromecast audio device, one of the things that you may want to consider is connecting them all together. Now, what that's going to allow you to do is to play music throughout your whole home. Now, there are other devices in the market today, like the Sonos platform, that could run you several hundred, if not several $1,000s to be able to have a multi-room audio system or a multi-room music experience. Now, while frankly, the audio quality or the speakers on the Sonos are far superior than what you're going to find on these devices, I just can't justify it in my head to spend, a couple grand on, or even a couple hundred on trying to get multi-room audio. So that's where the Google Home and the Google Mini, I think, really do a fine job because of the affordability. Remember, we talked about how these were really inexpensive this holiday. So what I'm going to show you to do on this video is how do you group these together so that you can either play from your phone or by speaking to one of the speakers, music throughout your whole home. I'm also going to show you how you can control the audio in each room because you may not want one room blasting, you may want it at a different level. So we're going to show you again how to cast from your phone and also how to cast via your voice and control these devices so that you have the ultimate experience at an affordable budget but still getting great audio. Let's go to it. So now we spent a lot of time talking about the Google Mini and the Google Home. So before we actually go into how you set things up, I wanted to talk about the Google the audio solution. So this solution right here is a little puck that you could get, and this is great if you have a legacy speaker. So I'm going to just put this little speaker here. So if you have a speaker and you don't want to go ahead and buy another one of these and you want to be able to use this as part of your group, you can. You can actually use any audio device that has a connector like this one does right here. See that aux plug? This is going to give you the ability to connect this speaker to the group of speakers that I have here simply by purchasing one of these and connecting it. So if you have some speakers laying around the house and you don't want to go through the money and spending extra for one of these, and the speakers are really good, all you have to do is get one of these. So let's get right to it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go into the Google Home app, and then we're going to go into Devices. And once we go to Devices, you're going to find a speaker that you want to make part of a group. Now you have to start with a specific speaker. So I'm going to choose this speaker right here. And you notice how you have the ability to create a group. So I'm going to choose Create Group. Now when you have the Create Group option, you have the ability to name that group. And then what you have is the ability then to add the speakers that you want to have part of the group. Now, if you have a Chromecast device like this audio device, what you can also do is include it because it would show up in this list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a couple of the speakers that I have here. So I'm going to choose two that I actually want to play together. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one, the home speaker, and the bedroom mini. You have to at least have two. Now once I've done that, I'm going to give this group a name. I'm just going to call it Test for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it. All right. So now what I've done is I've created a group of speakers that will play music at the same time. Now once you've created that group, as you go down your device list, what you'll find is that the group that you created will now appear as a speaker group. So you notice here it says two speakers in the group and it says Test. I have this one set up which is called House Party, which involves many speakers. So if you have multiple groups, which you could, it's almost like creating zones. So you could say living room and dining room and kitchen. You can say bedrooms only, or you can combine everything together. But the point is that once you create that group, what you could do is you could actually go in and you could actually look at the group and add more speakers or remove speakers at any time. You could also delete that group if that's something that you'd like to do as well. All right, so now let me show you how you can choose music from your phone and have it go to two speakers at the same time. Now in order to do this, you need to have an app that's cast enabled, meaning that you can broadcast music to them. Now you're not going to be broadcasting Bluetooth, so it doesn't really matter where your phone is. It's going to be all through the network or the internet. So what I'm going to do is go into Google Play Music, and what I'm going to do is choose a song that I want to play. Now when I'm choosing the song that I'm going to play, if I choose it just like this, what's going to happen is it's going to just play directly on my phone, right? But we want it to cast. So let me show you what you have to do. All right, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm going into Google Play Music. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the devices I'm going to cast to. So I'm going to choose either House Party or Test, or you can choose any individual speaker that you'd like. I'm going to choose House Party. You're going to hear an audible beep coming from the speakers, letting you know that you've connected to them successfully. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this track. Now it's going to be coming from both of the speakers at the same time. Now what I could do is I could either manually adjust the speaker volume on each speaker, or I can do that from the Google Home app. So I'm going to go into Google Home now, and in Google Home I'm going to see that I have my group, my house party group. You notice how it says there that it's playing. So if I tap on it, I can actually raise the volume, and it's going to raise the volume on both speakers at the same time. I could also restart the song, go back and restart the song that's playing. Or more importantly, and I think the most practical thing that you may do is you may want to adjust the volume for individual speakers. So remember, you can have all your Google Home speakers playing at the same time and say, you know what, my bedroom is not that important. So you notice how what's happening over here. See, it's going up and going down. I can reduce it, and then I could say my Google Home, and let's see if I can put that in view so you can see this. You see how that went up? And I'm bringing it up and down. So what you could do is you can control the actual music loudness from each speaker individually. So now imagine having 4 or 5 of these, and you have ultimate control of all the music. All right, so now to get your playlist to play in this group mode, all you have to do is say the command, hey, with the word, followed by the name of the playlist on the group that you want to play in. Let's try it. Play my music test playlist on House Party.
Sure, playing your Google Play Music playlist called Must Test on House Party.
All right, now both speakers are playing the same song coming from my playlist. Now, I used a playlist, but you could actually say this for any song. So you could have said, hey, with the activation command, play the name of the song that you want or album. Then you would say on and then the group. So pretty easy to get all of your speakers playing music at the same time. So guys, I hope this helps you out with playing music in group mode. Please subscribe to the channel, helps us grow. And as always, thanks for watching.